everyone.
I'm Sheila May Bito with
Miles Manuel.
And Jasper Daldo.
Today we're talking about Children of God by Mary Doria Russell. This book is all about science fiction with deep themes about faith, doubt, and humanity. So what do you think? What roles does faith play in this story?
The main character, Emilio Santos, is a priest who goes through a lot of pain and suffering. He's really struggling with his faith, especially after everything he went through in the first book. It made me think about a verse from the Bible, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8 to 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. It's like Santos is asking, why did this happen to me? But he doesn't get the answer he wants. It's a lot like when you face something hard and you don't know why it's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Santos is going through a crisis of faith. He's not just questioning God, but also questioning his own purpose. That verse fits because, like you said, sometimes things happen that we don't understand. But I think the book makes us wonder, can we still have faith even when we don't understand what's going on?
I totally agree. It's like the Bible story of Job, right? Job goes through all the suffering, and he questions everything, but he never completely loses his faith. Santos is doing something similar. He's lost, but he's still trying to make sense of it all. And I think that's something Mary Doria Russell really understands because she herself grew up Catholic and has questioned her own faith over time.
That's true. She doesn't give us easy answers. She really makes you feel the struggle. Speaking of the characters, there's more to this story than just Santos. There's Anne, the doctor, and other people involved in this mission, the Eden World. How do you think the characters' relationships affect the story?
I love how the relationship, like Santos feels isolated but Anne is kind of his anchor. She's trying to help him but she's dealing with her own challenges too. And the whole dynamic with the alien species, the hegemony is wild. The humans think they know what's best for them, but they keep messing up because they don't understand the alien culture. It's a lot about how humans assume we know what others need, but sometimes we don't.
Yeah, it's like we think we have all the answers for other people, but the story shows us that we really need to listen more and understand their perspective. The theme of misunderstanding is huge, and I think that also connects to the biblical idea of trying to understand God's plan even when we can't.
Exactly. And then there's the way Maris Doria Russell tells the story. She jumps around a lot, switching between different characters' point of view.
I think it's worked really well. It mirrors how confusing everything is for the characters. Like, we're not given everything at once, we have to figure it out just like they do. It really pulls you into their emotional journey.
Yeah, it makes the experience feel more real. And the language in this book is fancy or flowery. It's simple but emotional. You really feel the pain, especially in Santos' character. You can feel his guilt and confusion.
That's true. You really get a sense of their inner struggles, especially with Santos. The way the characters talk to each other says a lot. There's always this tension, especially between Santos and the others. They don't always say everything, and then that makes the emotion even stronger.
Yeah, there's a lot of unsaid stuff in the book, which makes the dialogue so much richer, and I think that's part of the formal style to how Mary Doria Russell doesn't just tell you what's happening. She shows it's through their action and the way they speak.
That's a good point. The way Russell writes, you feel like you're experiencing what the characters are going through, rather than just reading about it. It makes the emotional moments hit harder.
And speaking of connecting with the characters, do you guys relate to any of their experiences? For me, Santos' struggle with his faith really hit me. There have been moments in my life where I've struggled with doubt, and especially when things aren't going right. I think we can all relate to that feeling of searching for meaning, even when things don't make sense.
I feel the same way. Sando's journey make me think about how we all struggle in our life. We all face struggles that don't have clear answer, and sometimes it feels like we're lost, just like him. But the book also shows that even in that mess, there's room for growth and change.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes the book so powerful. It's not just about the aliens or the space mission. It's about how we deal with big questions in our lives. The book doesn't give us easy answers, but it shows that it's okay to question, to doubt, and to search for meaning.
For sure. So if you're looking for a book that makes you think about faith, suffering, and how we connect with each other, definitely check out Children of God. It's worth it to read. You may have many lessons to learn in this story.
Yeah, it's make you reflect on your own life and beliefs. So if you haven't read it yet, do yourself a favor and read it.
Thank you for listening with us today, everyone.
Thanks everyone. Don't forget to check out Children of God.
See you next time and happy reading.